What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly reverse rant. No hate. So by request, and this is going to be a quick video, right to the point. Devin Haney. I was asked, what do I think about him taking time off to retire and wait for Ryan Garcia to come back? Now, I know I saw an interview with Robert Garcia, and he was suggesting that and was saying, hey, he's made a lot of money. Nobody really cares about the Sandor fight, and why even take that fight? Just take a rest, relax, recoup, all that, wait for Ryan. Okay, Robert Garcia said what he said. I understand what he's saying on the more casual side of it, where, okay, because if he loses a fight, just say he's not the same fighter, right? And he goes back in there and loses, then that would blow the fight with Ryan. Well, see, the problem with that is you're basing your career on what someone else does, right? It's like you instead of focusing on your music, right? Like you have those rappers, for example, where the fans think one guy fell off or he's not what he used to be because he's making all these commercial records now, while a guy who came out the same class as him is continuing to make his street records. He's continuing to do the hardcore shit. And then all of a sudden it's like the guy that's doing the hardcore shit, even if the guy that's doing this, the party records, he's doing a mixture of it, but you don't really like that. You just want to hear that one street, I'm this, I'm that, I'll kill you, I'm blah, 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 nobody can touch me. And you want to hear that. And then all of a sudden, they both can fall off. But for the most part, what usually happens is that guy that understands it's about being a rap artist versus just being a rapper. So that person has more tour dates. It's a bigger demand. They're selling more records. That person is in the hot seat. While that other guy, he got all this, he can spit, but he's limiting himself. He's putting himself in a box. So his career doesn't grow. You understand? And that's the same exact thing that Devin Haney would be doing. And in the sense of, instead of focusing on his career and moving forward, I'm basing what I do on what Ryan Garcia does. Like, nah, I don't agree with that at all. The best thing for Devin Haney now, the only thing that a rest could do, and how would somebody be able to put a time frame where they can say 2 years? Okay, because he's saying he wants to walk away for 2 years, but I'm hearing different things. Every other day there's somebody saying that he said something different. So let's just say if that would be the case and they're telling the truth, when you start flip-flopping, one day you feel this way, the next day you feel this way. You want this fight, then you want to walk away. Then you don't want to walk away, you want a different fight. When that happens, you're not satisfied. And after what Ryan did, what happened, all the things that came out of that, all the people talking shit and taking shots and all the trolling and, the fact that Devin Haney definitely fought the wrong fight style, but if Ryan Garcia hadn't been full strength like he was, and definitely much and bigger as well, didn't have to worry about cutting weight, properly, which is Devin did, which means Devin was a lot more weight drain, right? So that goes to show you what I'm saying. If Devin, even him fighting the wrong fight style, the type of beating he took, if Devin wasn't in great shape, he wouldn't have been able to get up and continue. So but he was holding on. Well, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stay there and just let Ryan beat his brains out even worse than he did. So, yeah. So even being in fight shape goes to show you there's a difference. This is why you always heard Floyd Mayweather use the term, I just want to make sure everybody is on a level playing field. Because a fighter understands what it takes to be in fight shape. So, you understand what I mean? So all that playing in effect, and then Ryan running his mouth and acting like, everything, like he's not worried about anything. And then all of a sudden, he gets just, like I said, a slap on the wrist. Ryan doesn't fight often every year anyway. So this is nothing but a fucking little vacation for him, that's all. That little year off didn't mean shit to him because he's going to constantly get in front of a camera and make his bullshit videos and get into altercations and all this trolling and stupid shit he's doing. And then Ryan might fuck around and people finally get sick of his antics and he might ruin himself, to be honest with you. But as far as Devin goes, and the fact, like I said, with him only getting that 1 year bullshit ban, is like, nah, I'm pretty sure Devin is not happy with that. And it's like, I want to get my hands on him and get revenge. Yeah, I want to punish this guy, but he needs to, for what he did. Devin may not be the same. He may not be the same guy. But unless he's taking time off to recuperate, to let his body completely heal, not just from the Ryan fight, just to say, okay, I'm recuperating, but I'm still training. He can't sit back on his ass and not train and just soak all this stuff up mentally and feel like, okay, I'm over it now, or whatever it may be. No, he needs to focus. If he's gonna fight, it has nothing to do with what Ryan Garcia does. And as a fighter, you always take a chance of losing, regardless, right? So, because you don't know what can happen in a fight. You can go in there with somebody that you're like 10-1 favorite and break your hand, torn Achilles tendon. So that stuff happens, and so, for Devin, I don't see the layoff helping him. I just don't see the point of it. And that would only really mean that he's not taking the loss well, which I can understand with the way things happen and everything that surrounded that fight. But at the same time, if you're not taking the loss well, you could become obsessed with Ryan Garcia to where you're thinking like the fans. Yeah, man, you need to get back in there with him, and however long it takes. And no, you need to focus on your career. There's other fights out there. There's other big fights out there. Several big fights. So all this talk about, Devin Haney, stock has declined. Like, man, this dude lost one fight to a cheater. Okay, to a cheater. Yeah, he fought the wrong strategy. Yes, we all know that. But bottom line, the dude was a fucking cheat, and he was roided up. So, with that being said, right? How in the hell does that make Devin Haney stock drop? Oh, he fell off. Man, please stop it. like stop it. That's people talking what they want to happen, or just trying to run their mouth to get more people to just watch their controversial comments in their videos. But I think that Devin needs to keep busy, man. You feel physically fine. You don't feel any different. There's no slowdown. There's no signs of you not being the same fighter in your training camps, and that hunger's still there, that desire still there, that passion still there, that will to win, everything is still there. Then you need to definitely keep fighting. I mean, it wasn't too long, like 2-3 weeks after the fight with Ryan, Bill Haney said that, yeah, Devin's already training for Sandor Martin. I remember him saying that. And then they wound up not getting that fight. So if he was ready to jump back in there, then okay, that means physically he must feel fine. Now, a lot of times in boxing, you don't know. Like you'll know in sparring. Don't believe me. The head guard being on is not gonna. You'll know. You will know in sparring and you'll see things that's different. You'll see it. Okay, but come fight night, if the people in your camp, like let's say if you as a fighter don't notice something. Let's say if you as a fighter, the people around you in your training camp will notice. And if they're honest with you, then they'll tell you, all right, we need more time, or I think you need to relax, or find out what's going on. More trips to the doctor, make sure everything is fine with you. So when you do get in there, you're 100%. Okay, more than the fact of no excuses being made. Okay, more than that, you're 100%. You're healthy. You're fine. You're good to go. So unless, like I said, unless he's taking time off to heal. Okay, let's say the Sandor Martin fight was premature for him to jump back in. We don't know that, right? But according to Bill Haney, he was ready. So if that would be the case, then him taking time off wouldn't do anything. If anything, it gives him more time to sulk. Okay, because what happened is not something that's going to go away just with time. That's like Devin Haney is not going to feel better any kind of way until he see Ryan Garcia suffer. Okay, And already, for him to feel some kind of way because of that little slap on the wrist 1 year bullshit, right? That already is like fuming inside of him. So you know that when it comes down to it, right? He wants to see this. He wants payback. This man could have took my life with it. This dude, he even said that. Like, we know the dude was roided up. So it could become an obsession, man. And it can work against you. And pretty much, you also got to understand, because game plan wise, when someone does that to you, is Devin going to go in there and fight the smart fight, or is he going to go in there and fight angry? You understand what I'm saying? And not fight, stick to the game plan. It's about getting the win. But I'm pretty sure he wants to see Ryan suffer. You understand what I mean? So I don't think he needs to focus on Ryan. I think he needs to focus on continuing his career, keeping active and keeping sharp. That's how you stay sharp. That's how you get better and improve a fight-by-fight basis. That's how. Getting in there and fighting. Taking time off is not going to help him. I don't see it. Like I said, he's not trying to heal from allow his body to heal properly from injuries and things of that nature. It's just taking time off because mentally I'm distraught. I'm not feeling the same way. Nah, that's not going to help him. Devin needs to go in there and stay busy. And if him and Ryan cross paths again, then so be it. That's the time that you focus on Ryan. But until then, I think Devin needs to stay busy, keep active, keep sharp. Otherwise, all of this aggression and what he feels, which is understandable, but it'll work against him. And he'll go in there and lose. Why? Because he didn't go in there focused on Ryan the way he's supposed to. He basically has a bitterness and wants to see redemption, and we know that. And the thing is, Devin's a pure boxer. He's not a boxer puncher. He's not a devastating puncher. So for him to go in there and punish Ryan is what he's gonna really want to do. And sticking to the game plan might be the reason that his game plan falls apart again. So yeah, focus, stay busy, keep active. If anybody's at disadvantage, it would be Ryan. You understand what I'm saying? Ryan likes to drink and party and all that. He's flip-flopping with his feelings and all that. So, you understand what I mean? It's better to stay active. I don't think that the layoff helps Devin at all. I don't think it helps him. And he'll be the sharper of the two. He'll be the one that's active in the ring. And that's what you need to happen. Worst thing that can happen to him is he focus on Ryan. He goes in there and lose another fight because his focus is not on his opponent. If he goes in there and have a fight and he wins but looks bad, that can play a part on him mentally as well. So then it's like, where's my focus at? What am I looking at? What should I be doing? And basically, man, what happened, it happened. Keep it pushing, Devin. That's all. Keep it pushing. Get back in the gym. Stay focused. Keep sharp. Keep yourself in shape. And, you got to find a way to deal with what's going on. Now, the thing with all that is, it can be easier said than done in his situation. And that's what he's going to have to figure out. But I don't think that the long layoff helps him at all. Talk to me in the comment section. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.